Do you remember that look? That look that reflects a slow fading. A fading that begins behind the glow of a computer screen and doesn't end until you fall asleep on your pillow, weighed down by tomorrow's worries. Welcome to Trend Mind, where today we dive not into a simple trend, but into a deep wound tearing through the fabric of modern life. These are not just words. This is the story of millions of souls thrown into the furnace of work, where quiet quitting became their final cry for survival. Imagine a young man or woman in their early 20s, eyes shining with ambition, dreams as wide as the sky, guided by the glowing word passion. They promised themselves, "I'll work hard, I'll sacrifice, and I'll earn the recognition I deserve." They begin the journey, working late nights, giving up holidays, replying to emails while everyone else sleeps, all under the illusion that they're building a brilliant future. But with each passing year, they discover a harsh truth. Sacrifice doesn't always open the doors of success. It often opens wider doors to more overtime, more pressure, more exhaustion. Promises evaporate. Dreams turn into routine obligations. Appreciation shrinks into a passing thank you that feeds neither the heart nor the soul. They find themselves empty, drained, emotionally orphaned in a world that worships blind effort. And here, in this pivotal moment, a difficult and profound decision is born: to stop giving extra effort silently. This is the fatal mistake we all made. We allowed hustle culture to convince us that our human worth is measured by how exhausted we are, that burning ourselves out is proof of loyalty and success. This brutal philosophy created generations suffering from chronic burnout, minds and bodies stuck in permanent survival mode. Quiet quitting is not laziness, my friend. It is a biological and psychological defense mechanism, a way to protect the self from falling apart. It is the moment the scattered soul begins to return home. The employee who chooses quiet quitting is saying, "I will do what my contract requires. No more, no less. My remaining energy, my precious time, my peace of mind, they belong to me alone. And I won't give them away for free to an institution that sees me only as numbers and profits." It's a decision rooted not in salary or job title, but in human dignity and the right to a balanced life. It is a soft revolution. No slogans, no noise. Beginning and ending behind the screens of our offices. Let's be honest for a moment. How many times have you felt guilty for closing your email at night? How many times have you apologized to friends or family because you were forced to finish an urgent task that was never truly urgent? Work has seeped so deeply into us that it has robbed us of the joy in the simplest things. We see every free minute as a wasted opportunity to work, every break as a betrayal of our career. Quiet quitting comes to free us from this suffocating guilt. It teaches us a harsh but necessary truth. You are not your job. Your work is something you do, not something you are. When you set boundaries, when you refuse to walk that unpaid extra mile, you are not stepping back from work. You are stepping back from defining your identity through work. You reclaim your sovereignty over your own life. You take back your time to build something that belongs to you, something that gives you the deep inner fulfillment no salary can buy. Now, let's look at the bright side. How do we turn this emotional cry into a strategy of strength and intelligence? Quiet quitting should be the beginning of conscious achievement, where you use your reclaimed energy to build yourself. This is where trend meets mind. 1. The art of boundaries as a tool for productivity. Boundaries do not make you less efficient, they make you more focused. When you know you only have 8 hours to work, Your mind stops procrastinating and starts concentrating. Quiet quitting forces discipline and prevents your time from being stretched thin across 12-hour days. It's not laziness, it's energy management. Plan smartly. Learn to say no gracefully to tasks that fall outside your core responsibilities. 2. Reinvesting your saved energy. This is the most inspiring part. When you reclaim 2 hours each day, don't waste them on meaningless scrolling or background TV. Invest them in yourself. Learn a new skill. Read. Practice a hobby that nourishes your soul. This is the real investment in your future. Quiet quitting gives you the time you need to prepare for the next opportunity, or to build an alternative path where you're not at the mercy of market chaos or managerial whims. 3. Shifting from performance to smart mastery. Quiet quitting doesn't mean delivering poor work, it means delivering enough, what is required. Learn to prioritize with precision. Which tasks give 80% of the results? Focus on them. Which tasks drain 80% of your energy while producing only 20% of results? Reduce them or eliminate them. This is the Pareto principle, transforming you from a hard worker to a smart, effective worker. In the end, my dear friends, quiet quitting is a call to wake up, a call to return to yourself before it's too late. We only live once, and this life does not belong to corporate profits. It belongs to us. The boundaries you set today are not walls blocking your success, they are shields protecting your heart and mind from collapse. When you refuse unpaid overtime, you don't lose, you win. You win your self-respect. You win your time back. You win the people who truly deserve your presence, your family, your friends, and most importantly, you. Don't let your story disappear in the noise of work. Don't let your inner light fade into something normal. Be strong. Set your boundaries. Fight for your balance. Share with us in the comments. What is the first boundary you will set today to protect your peace of mind? And what will be your first step towards investing the energy you reclaim? We await your stories with passion and love.